Hello everyone, how's it going? Dr. Incompetent here, and let's have some fun, chill out, and play some Midnight Protocol, shall we? Well, we're still on the hunt for Kraken. We are now going to be using a new programming suite, or program I should say, the Sniffer, as we attempt to go after this Hangman test network. Let's see what this is all about right now. So they've got two ICE, a financial node, and a system node, and we're going to initialize the connection jumping in. Okay, so, well, last time jumping the connection blind triggered a binary wall. This time you come prepared. Use Sniffer to test if a connection is protected by ICE. Okay. Sniffer is different from other programs. You need to tell it which connection to investigate. Enter Sniffer F0. If you do not provide an address, Sniffer will not run. Alright, so we'll just type in Sniffer, and then I'm going to just push tab again and say F0, and see what happens. There's that binary wall. Sniffer runs for a set amount of turns and cannot be removed or boosted with additional slices. Interesting. Okay. Sniffer will eat up slices for 2 turns. I see it has 2 it's using. After that, it will remove itself. Using Sniffer to investigate connections is a safe tactic at the cost of slowing you down. That's cool. That's a fun little mechanic. I like it. I'm always a very cautious player. You know, some of the friends on the channel, Key, are more like, I charge into things head first, I take a lot of risk, and I admire that. I'm a very cautious player, so I will be sniffing all over the place. Sniffer detected ICE, another binary wall. Good luck with clearing out the remaining nodes. Remember, Cloak will mask you from the trace. Leech will drain financial nodes. Dagger can deal with most forms of ICE. Sniffer can warn you in advance about ICE. The slice command allows you to redistribute slices, and with remove you can clear out a program entirely. Fantastic. So we need to run Dagger on F0 with our second action. And bam, 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 we're hitting the wall. Wow, we almost wrecked it right there. So good, and we'll just end. No, not exit. End. And they're tracing us. Alright, and so Dagger goes again, and, oh, did the binary wall heal itself? Or maybe I thought I just envisioned myself doing more damage than I did. Either way, Dagger is using 6 of my 8 slices, and, Dagger's gonna go again next turn. I think I'm going to actually just run Cloak as well. Oh. Oh, I can't run it right now because I need 2 slices. I thought it would just take 2 slices from Dagger, but apparently not. So let me go to slice Dagger by, I don't know, I want it to have 4. So I'm just going to tell it can have 4. Okay, there we go. And it's going to do enough damage to kill it next turn. And then I'm just going to run Cloak. And it will do a little bit. Not much, but that's fine. And then I just have to wait. I guess I could reroute, but my trace isn't high enough. Got it. Alright. And now it's my turn. Okay, so I'm going to move to F0, and we're here. And then there is 50 credits, so let me... Cloak is running. I'm going to give Cloak 6, so I'm going to say slice, Cloak, and just give it 6 slices. That's not what I meant to do. Slub, cloak. Now, when you slup, I don't know if you enter how many you want to add or how many total you want to have. I'm going to try 4. There we go. Yep, I added 4 to it. And then I do want to sniff again on S0. Hey, we found a hangman noose there. Now, I don't know what that even means. Hangman version 1.1. Increases the trace by 1, removes all programs, and installs the noose. The noose prevents you from running a stealth program for a set amount of time. Okay, so we want to get rid of that, if at all possible. We need to end our turn. And I think it still got us, even though we were running cloak. Okay, so can I just have dagger... well, I do want to drain, but I want to have dagger go at S0 here. But I need some slices for that. I have an idea. This might be foolish, but I'm gonna slice down cloak by 4, just so it's barely running. I don't want to take an entire action by removing it, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to call for dagger on S0, and it's going to use all my slices, which is 4, and then I'm going to move back to A0 while dagger is attacking the hangman, and attempt to just do a reroute to kill some of the trace that's on me next turn. Sniffer should close down and give me some more slices here. Dagger's doing some damage, and then there we go. Okay, so I'm going to say there's 22.5 left on Hangman, and that's exactly how much Dagger's going to do. So I'm going to just tell Dagger to slice up just a little bit, just to guarantee that we get it. I'm going to slice it up by 2. Oh no, that's not what I wanted to do. I thought I sliced it down? No. Slice up Dagger by 4. Yeah. There we go. Okay. Now we're going to kill it for sure. And then I'm going to say interface right here. And we got rid of 3 trace. And then I'm going to move back to F0 and start taking this money. Okay, trace is coming, and Dagger, boom, kills the noose. Okay, great. And then I'm going to slice... actually, I'm going to run Drain. So I need to run my program... Oh, what's it called? Leech, right. And I'm going to run Leech right here. And it's going to take 20 per turn. And then I'm going to slice down Leech by 2. And it'll take 20 per turn. That's fine. Actually, let me slice it up. Let me see how many it gets if I run it. If I slice it up by 1. Oh, perfect. It's going to get 25. So 25 is good. But there's only 20 left. Oh, it's okay. So I can actually slice it down. It's a little sloppy, I know. But I can hand slice it down 1 more. And it'll get the rest of the money. And then I'm going to slice up Cloak. Now, Cloak by the remaining 2, just to give me a little bit better chance to resist the trace. And then I'm going to move to S0. System nodes can control a variety of aspects of a network. Look at the bottom of the screen to see what interfacing with this particular system node does. Think before you act. Your decisions can affect your reputation and the way people react to you. Alright. So I'm going to end the turn. And so I can... we took all the money. And Cloak is now running. And it looks like I can configure used by Daniel and Chris to steal from their employer. Skims a little off each financial transaction passing through the network. So let's interface with this. And we could forward evidence to the police. We could reroute funds to my personal account, or we could do nothing. I don't know. It's honestly interesting. I guess I could try to be the good person here and forward evidence to the police, but I don't know if data is... I'll be a moralist, sure. And we forwarded evidence, and we got +1 reputation, whatever that means. And then, can I leave? Abort the connection. Yes. Alright, A+. We got all the money. And we got white hat reputation. Okay, there is white hat. So there's gray hat, white hat, black hat. Okay. You have another email. Clover says, okay, Snail's got something. Kraken's been working for the Triad lately, mostly swiping medical databases. Kinda menial stuff, but the info seems legit. Anyway, his focus lately has been something called Sanacor, healthcare tech or something. Maybe that gets you somewhere? And I can respond. And I can say, thanks. I can work with that. Let me check if the intranet has anything on Sanacor about this whole thing with Kraken leaking my identity. It's not, quote, revenge, you know. I just need to know why he did it, how he got hold of the information in the first place. I owe you, Clover. Alright, the intranet is a search engine that crawls a wide range of information sources. Use it to find intel on various topics. Press T to access the intranet. Okay. And so let's push T for the intranet. Look through the wire's database for information. Press Enter to start typing in a search term. Press Enter again to confirm the search. Alright, so I can type a search term. Oh boy. So I'm going to actually have to look for stuff. It's not going to just auto-populate this. So now we're getting into, like, real text-based adventure stuff. Kraken? No results. I might not have spelled that right. Let me go back to my logs, and it says Sanacor. Okay, so let's type in Sanacor. Here we go. Building report from 14 data points. Wow. I love this. Data points? This is hilarious. I feel like an AI. Intranet business info. IT service provider for the healthcare sector headquartered in Riga, Latvia. Development of an open standard for global medical files across the European market. Intranet news security. White hat pen tests revealed major vulnerabilities in the Sanacor data exchange protocol. Stakeholders reassured vulnerabilities to be patched promptly. Let's go find those. Former staff have hinted at generally deficient security culture. Let's take advantage of that deficient security culture, shall we? Internet breaches. Sanacor data centers. Riga. Antalya. Marseille. Valladolid and Reykjavik. Okay, can I just say, first of all, I'm sure it's obvious to you guys, my pronunciation of city names is terrible. I have a hard enough time pronouncing American city names correctly. So please bear with me as I bomb all of these. Thank you. And let's see, any more? Oh, so I can, like, healthcare sector, global medical files. Can I see more? Can I scroll down? Oh, no, there's no mouse. Okay. Oh, wait. This is the one. Okay, cool. You use... God, what an interesting game. So you move your keyboard around using the arrow keys, and then you see how Marseille, it says it's the only data center that's not compromised and is operating normally. If I push enter on this, it says you've dug up useful intel about your target. Go to the email screen to tell Clover about what you found. So that would be the data. And if you put enter on the wrong thing, then you've made a mistake. But it tells you by flashing, like, what is juicy. Let's go to the email, switch to send email tab to send an email to Clover about Kraken. Okay, I put a C in Kraken, that's why I also spelled that wrong. So it's, yeah, I apologize. Okay. Now, what's also interesting is this is my first time sending an email, so let's send one, and we're going to send it to Clover, and the subject's going to be Kraken's next hit, and we're going to just type it. I looked into Sanacor. Kraken's been raiding their data centers one by one. There's one left untouched. We need to get in there, Clover. Catch him in the act. Send that email. Bam. I have 330 remaining credits, and I've got new email. And let's go to inbox from Clover. Okay, yeah, that seems like a good bet. Could we pull off a honeypot? Tell Kraken the moment he touches it, or track Kraken rather. If you get to that network first, maybe you could install a Trojan on the data node. They go for pretty cheap on the black market, right? What do you think? Let's talk to her back, and I say, sounds like a plan. Plant a Trojan, wait for Kraken to take the bait. I'll let you know how it goes. Awesome. Address received. Mission added to the address panel. Okay. You now have access to the market screen. Press B to access the black market screen. Okay, so I push B, and I get the black market screen. And the Trojan is going to cost me 230, and I have 330. So buying this program is expensive. Install on it, but here's what will be cool. And I don't know if this is the case, but it'd be awesome if I just had this forever, and it would become part of my deck loadout. Install on a data node increases breaker damage by 10% and offers 10% chance to stop the trace per infected data node. Takes 4 rounds to install. A special kind of gift, indeed. Now, the only reason I am dubious that it's a permanent upgrade for myself is just something about this. I inferred that this was a one-time use item, but now I'm maybe thinking, no, I'm wrong, because look at the functionality of this. This looks like it's going to be used to my advantage later on as well. So let's go buy one. Would you like to buy this? Yes. Great. Don't forget to equip your new program. Yeah, okay, perfect. So I go to my deck, and I just put this in my 5th slot, and I got it. Now my deck is full. I have 5 programs, and I'm ready to rock. And let's go to addresses, and let's check out this Clover honeypot situation. Kraken has been raiding Sanacor networks. This one might just be his next target. Break in before he does and upload a Trojan virus to track him. I will. Okay. So, requirements, Trojan. It's got a finance node, a bridge node, and an encryption node. Now, I don't know why the finance node has a yellow box and the encryption and bridge nodes don't. But we'll find out. Here we are. This time, your objective is to reach the data node and install the Trojan program. Optionally, you can also loot the financial nodes. Well, of course I'm going to do that. You can control the camera by holding down Control and pressing the arrow keys. A final tip. Many commands have aliases. shorter or alternate versions. For instance, move can be period, and slice has the same effect as SL or front slash. Oh, cool. The help command brings up information about commands and their aliases, or even about entire programs. For example, type help slice. Thank you. This is a very nice game. I'm going to try the arrow keys. Yep, I'm just moving around, exploring the entire network. Now, this node right here, looks like they have a data node. There's their financial node. Okay, but I need to... I'm going to be cautious. I've got the trace of 10, so I have plenty of time. So I'm going to first use my programs. I'm going to use my program that tries to detect whether or not there's ice. So I'm going to use Sniffer. Oop. Yep. Sniffer, sorry. Sniffer on F0 first, because I want that money. And program's running. Okay. And then Sniffer on C0 as well. Oh, I can't run it twice. Boof. Okay, that's a shame. Alright then. Cloak. Yep, cloak. Alright, I'm going to cloak myself. I'm just going to end the turn. Sniffer. They didn't find me. And Sniffer is still going. So I could just move, right? I'm going to try... This is potentially risky, but I'm going to try to move to C0 because I feel like the ice would be in front of the data node and not in front of C0, but we'll find out. I'm going to move using the period shortcut to C0. Nope, I bumped into a wall. Alright, binary wall increased the network's trace amount, so they're on to me. Well, anyway, while my Sniffer is running, I can just start shooting it. That's funny. I got blasted. But it's good to know. The reason I was impatient is because I thought I could run 2 Sniffers, but you can't. So I'm just gonna... oh, I gotta slice down Cloak by... I want Cloak to have 2 slices, and then I'm going to run Dagger on C0 and see how much damage it's going to do. It just did 22.5. That's very little, unfortunately, so I'm not going to be able to actually even kill it right now. Alright, they traced us, but this is okay because the Dagger is fighting it. It'll kill it next turn, and now we can... there was nothing on the financial node, so while Dagger is fighting, I'm actually just going to move over to F0, and then I'm going to, I can drain this to drain 30, or I could set up my leech program. If I slice down, Dagger by 2, how much damage does it do? It'll do half of 22.5, which is not enough. So if I slice it down by 1, can it do 15? Oh, okay. What I meant to say is slice Dagger to 3. It does enough now. Okay, now I have 3 free for Leech. And Leech is going to get 15 per turn. I'm going to end the turn. Okay, so Dagger does kill that, and then I'm going to... there's 20 credits left, so I'm going to slice up Leech. Actually, you know what to do. I'm just going to tell Leech to have 4. And now it's going to take 20 guaranteed. And then I will move back to A0, like this. And then I'm going to run the reroute just to clear the trace. And now I have 0 trace, and we'll end turn. And then the money is gone. They failed to even trace me either, so I didn't collect any new trace. And I'm going to move to F0. Or no, C0, sorry. Okay, and then from here, I could run Sniffer, but I don't think I need it. All that happens when you bump into it is it gives it 1 trace, and it's going to take 2 turns to run, so I'm going to be very, very impatient. This is a connection node. So C, as a prefix or a letter for a node, means connector node, and that means, like, there's nothing to even interface here. There's nothing to do. It's just a, well, it's just a connector. So I'm going to then try, I'm going to slice cloak to everything, and then I'm going to try to move to D0. And, oh my god, there was a, uh-oh. There was a hangman noose. That's so bad. Well, you are looking for me. I am. I am looking for you. I contradict you. She had to die. What? Can I allow you to exist? Well, it sounds like our good buddy... Our good buddy Kraken was here before me. And that's a good lesson in the fact that I was impatient, and I thought the only consequence would be a binary wall ice, but no, wait, there's the hangman noose ice, which I was introduced to in the previous mission, and it's much more devastating. So I blew this, and that's a shame. So I lose my cloak. It says the noose in the upper left, you can see what it does. It deletes all running programs, which I was only running my cloak program, and it takes 3 slices for the duration. So my processor load is like, I got less power. And now they're tracing me, and now it's my turn, but I still need to interface with this, regardless. And now it's going to take 3 turns to download, and I'm going to run cloak. Oh. Stealth module occupied by the noose. Wow, I didn't realize that it was gonna do that to me as well. That's a darn shame. Alright, well then let's just run dagger and try to kill the noose and see if that stops it. I don't know if you kill the noose, if it removes its effects. We'll find out. Okay. Dagger is going to run. I don't really have much I can do except just wait, right? I don't want to go through the noose again. I got 4 trace on me. Luckily, I cleared all my trace, so it's really not a big deal. And then we killed the noose. Okay, and we got 1 turn left to download. Can I run cloak now? I can. Alright, that's helpful. And I'm just going to chill here. They failed to trace us, and we got the download. Would you like to decrypt it? Yes. Decrypt it. Break in. Hey guys, I got this email about my SantaCore account password changing, and I don't remember doing that. I guess that's because of the website work you guys were doing. On that note, the job posting for the new sysop is still unfilled. Please share it among your personal networks. Oh yeah, I'll be the new sysop. Ben. Okay. And we need to install the Trojan now. Oops, I should have been doing that before. Why didn't I do that? That's embarrassing. Alright, Trojan, go. It needs 3. Okay, so we will slice cloak down to 5. And then we're going to run the Trojan. And it's going to take... I don't know if it has any efficiency. It just like... You know, if I gave it more slices, if it would help it or not. I think it's just going to sit there. They traced us. And we just have to wait. It's going to be close. They failed, though, that time. Okay, good. Okay, good. Alright, now we got it. We just need to wait one more turn. Alright, they failed. Okay, good. And we got it. And we installed it. We got a reputation +1. And all objectives are done, so let's exit. Abort connection, you know it. I still got an A+, even though I triggered that noose. So that's good. We got all the money, and we got a gray hat rep. Go to the email screen to inform Clover of your success. I mean, it wasn't... Should I tell her about the embarrassing noose incident? Let's talk to her. Let's send her an email. And we will send it to Clover, and we're going to say, bait's out. Okay, installed the Trojan. Let's see if Kraken takes the bait. Send this email. Yes. While waiting for Kraken to take the bait, you can earn extra credits and reputation by taking on missions. Cool. Reputation will unlock new programs, but can also determine which missions become available in the future. There's 3 types of hacker reputation. Check the status screen to learn more. Think carefully which networks you want to hack and what damage you want to cause. Alright. So, if I were to, for example, go into the addresses, I'll find new missions. It says, hint, before starting a mission, pay attention to the port scanner at the bottom right of the screen. It will give you information on the network and can inform you on strategy. Alright, so there's a mission here from Clover, which is virtual, and it says you can't replay it. An old network used by Snail and Data to train Clover. You might still find a use for it as a testing ground for new programs. It's got a finance node, and that's it. So maybe that's what it means. The yellow box just means there's a finance node there, but there's no bridge or encryption node. There's 4 ICE, an unknown ICE signature, and ICE concentrated near financial and vault nodes. Whoa, traces 10. I should have looked at this more thoroughly. Now I understand how to read the port scanner board, but that would have told me how much total ICE there was, I think, on the entire mission. I think that's the quantity and not, like, the strength of the ICE. And so if I would have seen that there was 2 ICE on that previous mission and found one on... and there was one available pathway left, I would have known to expect another one, and I should have been ready. They also tell you that it's probably near the financial and vault nodes, so that means to look for that. So that's really cool. So I've got now side quests I can do to just grind rep and money to buy new programs, which is awesome. The game's opening up a little bit, which is awesome. And I have to say, I'm really just enjoying the nature of this game, the kind of mystery aspect of it. You know, there's like a detective story going on here. There's hacking, there's RPG elements, there's problem solving, puzzles. It's just a really interesting mix that I'm enjoying, and I can't wait to play more. I want to say thank you all so much for watching. I hope you have an excellent evening or day, and I'll check you guys next time. Take care.